Hi, I'm Suzanne Davis, an online academic writing tutor. And today I have a video on how to write an argumentative thesis statement for an academic paper. So now, writing your argumentative thesis statement for an academic paper is just a little bit different than writing it for an argumentative essay. First off, in a paper, you're expected to have a higher level of critical thinking, and you're also supposed to have a lot more research. So you want to take a little bit more time coming up with your thesis statement, and you want to make sure that you really go through each piece and develop your thesis statement fully. So to help you with that, I've created a guide, and we're going to take a look at it today in this video. All right. Okay, so here it is, how to write an argumentative thesis statement. And what we're going to do really with an argumentative thesis statement for a paper is begin with a research question. The research question is going to be the first thing, then you go about answering that research question, looking at the evidence, and then writing your thesis statement. So for writing your research question, this research question is going to determine the focus of everything you look up and everything you research for your paper. So what I want you to do is look at a general topic and brainstorm ideas related to it. And then I want you to think of interesting questions, things that you would want to look into in greater depth. So number one, what is your research question? So a good example of a research question would be, should marijuana be legalized in the United States? Once you have your question, you're going to evaluate it. These are the 5 things that you should look for. The research question is not too general. It's a narrow part of a general topic. It's debatable, so there's more than one side to this issue. And with a paper, you're going to want a lot of credible and available sources. And you want your research question to be interesting to you. So now you go about answering the research question. This is where you start gathering all of your evidence. You can gather this on note cards, on a computer document, someplace where you're keeping a lot of evidence together. When you have all of your evidence, I want you to look it over and decide what it demonstrates, illustrates, or proves. Once you've got this information together, you can start forming your thesis statement. So you want to look at it, all that evidence, and you want to decide your point of view about the topic. So when you come up with your point of view, I want you to write this in 1 or 2 sentences. Next, you're going to combine your point of view with your issue. And this is your thesis statement. So for your thesis statement, you usually write it in 1 sentence, sometimes 2, but it's best to keep it down to just 1 sentence. So this is your issue plus your point of view, all combined into 1 sentence. When you finish writing your thesis statement, I want you to evaluate it. You want to make sure it's not too general, that it's a narrow issue related to a general topic, that it's a claim, and that means there's more than one side to it. It's something that you're going to be able to debate and argue. And you also want to make sure the thesis statement you wrote has enough credible and available sources to actually prove it. And this will take you through all of the steps you need in developing your thesis statement. And from there, that will guide everything you do in writing your argumentative paper. So what I'd like you to do now is to click on the link below in the video description, or if you're already on my blog, click on the button below and go ahead and download this guide and use it with your next argumentative paper. And please Subscribe to my YouTube channel here for more information and help with academic writing. Cheers.